Happy Wednesday, guys.
What's up, everybody?
Oh yes, happy
Hump Day.
happy hump. I was going to say Humpty Hump Day then. Happy Hump Day.
Hump works too.
Do the Humpty Hump.
Yeah. It's the least Wednesday feeling Wednesday I've had in quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feels like
Yes,
we just were here, but I mean, technically.
Yeah, that few days went quick, didn't they?
Man, we streamed for a long time on Sunday. That was fun though. I was telling Ken the next day that, man, it was a good time. Like, I didn't even, because usually at like 2.5 hours, I usually get pretty tired. But on your guys' stream, I was like, oh man, this is pretty fun. We're kind of getting into it too, like arguing about all the different themes. And what's his name? Oakwood or Oaksbricks?
Oaktown.
Man, that guy's funny.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a live wire, but he's I mean, that's why we keep him in there, really, to keep us on our toes. And for a young guy as well, because I mean, I think he's only like 18.
18, yeah.
For a young guy, he's quite versed in a lot of things, you know. So, Slurpee had to reach out to him because I think he was watching back the stream and he noticed that he'd said something like, "Oh, it's because nobody likes me," and I was just like, "Yeah," and I was just like, I hopefully he didn't mean that. I mean, I haven't. You know, I've spoken to him before about stuff like that. I think he gets in his own head a little bit, but I think it's because he missed the beginning bit where we talked a little bit about what the whole sort of idea of it was, and it wasn't about beating each other as much as it was just putting our own thing forward. And I don't think I'd thought about it enough to kind of have it like, you know, a proper, you know, make it a proper sort of debate or have proper rules in place. But I wanted him to, like, he kept trying to cut in with when everyone else was doing their spiel, and I was kind of like, no, stop, Zach, just wait, let them finish their bit, and then we can discuss afterwards. And then he kept saying, yeah, but Ninjago's this, yeah, but and I'm like, no, it's not about like fighting each other to say who's best. It's appealing to each other. Anyway, he obviously didn't quite get what we were trying to do, but it was still fun and nice to have that rather than it be stale. So yeah, I enjoyed it as well.
I mean, he was ready to throw down with anybody, with any team. But I was like, hey man, we're not picking, like, we're not trying to die by this team. We're just doing it for it.
I mean, I was the one who lost anyway, and I could feel that was going to happen all the way through. But so I don't know why he seemed quite salty that he was kind of second to last with Ninjago, because he's, you know, an avid defender of Ninjago, but he was taking it a bit personally as well. So shout out to Oaktown anyway, and anybody watching who doesn't know what we're talking about, go check out the collaboration episode we did on Sunday.
Yeah. Actually, on that note, let's share one last thing about last week's show. We'll do this.
Things I do for this. I'm going for Avatar, the original one. Yeah, Avatar forever. Now I better get this off before the paint starts drying.
I don't know how you guys didn't vote for him. Like, man, he went above and beyond.
Yeah, well, I voted for it.
Because I was like, when he picked Avatar, I was like, hell no, I'm not voting for Avatar. Like, I see this thing on 60% off pretty often. Like, I don't even want to touch it. And then he painted his face and he was showcasing all the sets. I was like, oh, Martin, you stole the game, man. That was probably like the best picture of the night.
Yeah, I can believe it. Yeah, he just because he was like, I can't believe you've made me do this. I said, I never made you do anything. I just asked him to send me a quick shot. I literally did mine on the phone there and then. So, but no, we do have fun between us and the guys. And again, it was fun mixing it with other people, and obviously you guys, you know, fit in quite to what we were doing. And I say fit into what we were doing. It was a collaboration, like I keep trying to say, but it did. I think it worked well, and I really had a good time. So I appreciate you guys supporting us with that. It was good.
Yeah, thanks for having us, man. That was
for sure.
That was fun. I can't wait for the the next collaboration that we have. Maybe
Yeah,
do
we should definitely do it again, as long as we can think of I think maybe plan the theme a little bit better, or the topic a little bit better. But outside of that, yeah, I'd love to do it again. I thought it was great.
Yeah, advanced planning. It seems like
It's hard.
the true definition of advanced is like a month, because a week or less is like 10 minutes with time differences. And
Yeah, well, I was kind of lucky that normally kind of midweek I start thinking about who could be on. And I wouldn't say we've got a physical list as such, but there are people who are kind of in the wings waiting. But in most cases, I want to do them the honor of having, a topic. Whereas I don't always have time to really think that through, and I'm the last minute kind of guy when it comes to some things. But Will Rick's Productions reached out to me within an hour or so of the show and just said, "Can I be on next week?" I was like, "Yeah, fine." So I don't know if you know, he's the guy who built the 6-foot Venator.
he's a real skinny guy.
Yeah, with longish hair.
Yep.
So he built this giant Venator, and he showed it off at Brickworld and a couple other events and stuff throughout the year, as far as I know. But now he's building a 6'5", invisible hand.
Wow.
To pair with it, and he's kind of done quite a lot of work on it already, considering when he started like a few months back. But so we're going to get some exclusive shots of that. A live look at it. He's going to be talking about it. So next week's is kind of already rolling, which helps because I'm not then kind of trying to rush around last minute. But yeah, I'm working all weekend, so I'm going to try and work on the thumbnail and any details over the next 2 days. But yeah, no, it's like I said, it's it's great fun. And what I wanted to say is, if we had to do something like that again, it'd be nice to get the other co-hosts on, because like obviously Padawan, Maul, Austin, they all add a little bit of flavour to the streams. But it does get quite busy. If we had all sort of six of us plus you guys, it does get quite hairy sometimes when you're trying to wrangle people in. And they're all going off. Yeah, they're all going off in different directions, so it can be. Why do I keep saying 6? There's 7 of us all together. Christ! But so we can't even all be on one of our own streams because we can only fit 6. But thankfully, there's always at least one who can make it all as busy. So, but yeah, I'm sure we can sort something out one day soon, hopefully. So, yeah.
Yeah, I was messaging with Austin the other day, asking him to be on, and he hasn't got back to me on a date yet. And I was asking about my calendar's on the wrong month, so I don't know. Middle of the month, was that the 19th or something?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we were shooting for. We got Greg from Bricked on the week before that, and I think I got to find out for sure. I think Kevin from KDX Bricks, one of the investment channels, is going to be joining us next month at some point.
Nice. Yeah. But like what you were saying to me about how it's going to be kind of unusual to just have the two of you guys on after having a guest, that's not something we have an issue with, although we've tried to have a guest, but we do always have a show. I say always, as if we've been going for years, but sort of I break the shows up into seasons, so 10 episodes a season. Not that we really talk about it like at season 2, episode 3. It's just literally episode 21, episode 22, whatever. But I just do that because at each of those times we kind of have a big end of season show, and then obviously I try to refresh a lot of things ready for the next season, just to keep it fresh for people, I guess. But we usually have a show kind of in between somewhere where we just have the boys, as in, just the hosts, and we just have a kind of no theme, no topic, and we just kind of go with it and see what comes out. And I feel like no matter whether I've had a topic planned and we plan it out meticulously, or whether we have nothing and we just do it last minute, it always seems, for me at least, to go well, and I always get quite good feedback. So it almost makes me think we don't really need to plan it. I think the chat tends to be quite they kind of sort of gravitate towards just everybody just talking whatever and being kind of free, open. So yeah, and obviously that's a great thing to have a diehard community of people who watch, and it doesn't matter what we're talking about, they're along for the ride. So yeah, keen to harness that more and more as time goes by, but we'll see where it goes, I guess.
Awesome. We're looking here. All right. So, you guys want to roll through some leaks and stuff first? We want to go through the March 1 releases? What are you thinking?
We could preview the March releases. Got quite a bit of them, actually.
Yep. And there's actually 3 that I'm adding in right now that I missed out on last night.
Let me see.
Yeah, there's actually 4 Minecraft sets, and I'd only put 1 on the list.
It's kind of crazy that we're getting Jack Black.
I know. And it looks really good, too. They did a great job with them. It's just bananas.
You're your daughter is a Minecraft fan.
She
right?
is a huge Minecraft fan, and she is dying to see the movie.
You think it's going to be good, or?
Watching her will be good enough. So if the movie's good, then awesome. I'll enjoy it too. I enjoy most of what we go see together, but she's gonna have a blast. She'll be out of her seat for half of it.
I'd be interested to see how they're going to do it with the Lego, because obviously Lego Minecraft already exists. I don't know much about it, and I don't know much about the game or anything like that. But now obviously it's changing. Will they change the theme, the Lego theme? So I'm interested to see what we've got in terms of pictures.
This is
as in, like, are they going to change like how the characters look? I don't really know.
Yeah, let's see if where are we? This green Lego. There. All right. So basically, they've kept the same set style. They've just added in actual minifigures for the human character.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's wild seeing real minifigures mixed in with all of this normal nonsense. And I kind of love the giant duck. Yeah, there it is. They're so stupid.
Yeah.
They're kind of awesome. There he is.
Right, okay.
Jack Black in minifigure form is actually.
Yeah.
Never thought I'd see it.
I'm wondering if Jack Black has something written into his contract that he doesn't have to shave his beard to look like his character. Because the character in Minecraft doesn't have like a beard and stuff, right?
No. I was hoping I could get a better angle on him, but if you look closely, they actually did put like a ring on his shirt to try to show that he's fat. So good. Yeah, I really appreciate that one. And there's one more set from the movie. So we get that one at 70, Trial Chamber, which is just a normal Minecraft set, 40. Here we go. Woodland Mansion Fighting Ring, 50. I don't know what this crazy abomination is. But they get a zombie riding the duck.
This reminds me of the Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan set that everybody hated.
Yeah.
That character looks like is it Bebop or Rocksteady from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah, I never remember which was which of the two, but yeah, I definitely see what you're saying there. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the minifigures are really good. This set is kind of useless, though. But I guess all Minecraft sets are mostly useless. It's just a facade. whatever else action features are going on. We have a lot of Minecraft in the house. So much.
Do you personally though think that looks better than the original style?
No.
Yeah, I was just about to say. For some reason that just doesn't. I mean, the old lot didn't do it for me anyway, but that doesn't do it for me.
Yeah.
At all. But Papa Rex, what's up?
Hey.
Nice to see you over here.
Oh, so they're already out. Oh, okay. Because you guys sometimes get sets sort of on the shelf. They're really strict with it over here. You almost never see sets on the shelves early, not even a day early.
Yeah,
Well,
this
saying
is
that,
more of a normal Minecraft set.
Yeah, this one looks pretty nice though, with all the colors.
Yep.
Yeah, that one looks okay. Different.
Yeah, Kuhan and I
cool.
are so used to Star Wars, just like straight gray.
Mhm. No, you're right. But I just don't get what I've seen. My daughter's played Minecraft. She's not hugely into it now, but she has been in the past. But I don't ever remember seeing any large animals like that. Is that like a normal thing?
I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. They basically turned every one of the animals into a house shaped like that animal.
Ah, okay.
I got
a zero lore. I know zero lore about Minecraft, which I do find it interesting to look at themes that I don't know about. But yeah, it doesn't do it for me. But I can see that being really popular.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's just the 4 coming up on March 1st. Let's see.
Still quite a bit. I mean, when does that movie even come out? Is it April?
Yeah, April. This is the next one on our list. We'll probably build this next week.
That's cute.
Yeah, I told her she can't have the big pig yet.
Hey, that's a pretty fair price, right? $20 for.
Oh yeah. Well,
yeah, that seems pretty good.
The prices are always decent. I shouldn't say always decent. They're almost always decent, and they're always really like chunky sets. Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of 2x4 bricks and like real substance to them. And except for maybe a handful, they're almost always prints. So the kids are never fighting with stickers.
That's pretty good.
I gotta say though, the Lego designer who does Minecraft's probably got the easiest job in terms of designing things, because it's just blocks. You know, there's no detail required for most of these sets.
Yeah,
this looks cool though.
Yeah, I like this one.
So Ari has been trying to talk me into getting this, and I don't know if she's got the patience for it. And it's going to be a lot smaller than she thinks it is. So I don't know.
I'm just seeing the micro figures on the plaques. They look cool.
Yeah. One of the crazy things about Minecraft, I might actually have a piece of. They actually print on the edge of a 1x1 plate. That's bananas.
Wow.
And
really?
Yeah, it happens too often.
I think I've seen that once in Star Wars. I'm just trying to think what set it was in. How was I see that? But yeah, no, I was going to say with those microfigs, they must do quite a lot of printing there. It's not stickers, but
yeah, it was actually today. My youngest decided to grab the whole drawer of 1x1 plates and dump it on the floor, which, let me tell you, was really exciting because I don't know, there's got to be 1,500 pieces in here. and in the process of picking them all up, I found one with a printed edge. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
That was a fun find. Freaking kids. Let's see. Was trying to get to the beginning here. All right, let's see. What do we got? Ninjago City Workshops. That one. Actually, you know what, Saunders? Do you want to share? Do you want me to share?
Yeah, that's fine.
What's going on?
I just go to the coming soon tab. Hopefully they're all on there.
They are. They're in weird orders, but I think they're just about all on there.
Yeah, no worries. Let me see.
Yeah, there we go.
Ninjago.
Yeah.
See if I can find it somewhere. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, I love this. There's been a lot of complaints that this one didn't come with enough minifigures, because they always come with a massive pile of minifigures. I think it's either 10 or 14 with this one. I don't remember off the top of my head.
I remember this. Yeah, Oaktown talked about this on a previous episode. Must have been when it first got leaked, I guess. But we were just making fun of the pimp character in it, and he just kept trying to explain who he actually was, and we just kept calling him the pimp. But he's like, he's not a pimp. He's so and so, so and so. And I'm like, yeah, he's a pimp.
Yeah. I think the set's really good. There's no reason for more minifigures in this, because every room and every spot in the build has at least one minifigure to occupy that space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just showed a clip just now, and it was like 4 minifigures in a tiny little sort of plate. So
yeah, it's so compact.
Yeah, I mean, they covered all the bases. You would think a build that big, if you don't have a lot of minifigures, there's empty space and something's being neglected. But they did pretty well, so you can house everybody in there.
I think I remember saying that the mech that comes with this is kind of a little bit for an Ninjago mech is kind of a little bit boring looking. There seems to be a lot going on. But it kind of gives me the idea that it's experimental, because one of these little kind of modular rooms, it shows a woman designing a mech. Yep. So, so that I thought that was quite a cool little thing.
Are you saying that's why the mech's boring? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, kind of. Yeah.
No.
They don't know what they're doing. But no, I hadn't noticed that before. I just remember seeing the mech and thinking, that mech looks a bit crap. And again, Oaktown was like, no, it does though. Compared to normal mechs, it kind of looks like half done. But now I see that, I take it back, because it maybe is supposed to show,
like an unfinished product or
in development. Yeah.
So
because it's got the crane and everything attached to it, which I didn't know it was part of that. Because in the box, we only saw the front of the box, and it shows it on the side. Whereas here, you can see he's in the middle, so he's being kind of effectively worked on. So that's pretty cool.
Ken, if you're adding this one into your Ninjago City, does this one have to be a corner piece?
Well, no. I mean, you can work around that. It's weird that this one is actually built almost like an inside corner, not an outside corner, with the way it's shaped.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think there's room to play with it. I don't think there's enough Ninjago City pieces to actually build what you would call like an actual city yet.
Mm-hmm.
I think basically every display I've seen, they've all been side to side, and they're getting really wide.
Yeah.
I think maybe they need a few more before they can make like a legitimate city.
Because it's about like 4 now that they have out. Retired and out.
I think this is 5.
5.
This is number 5, because they did the micro scales of 4 of them that they put out in the Insider Shop, and now there's a 5th one. So are they going to wait until there's 8 and do 4 more micro scale? I don't know what.
I see. Well, they're almost there, I guess.
Yep.
Couple more. This one's pretty cool. Yeah, about the same price as they always are, $250.
Yeah, still not bad. I mean, not the best of the bunch, but not bad.
Yeah, what's next? The Van Gogh. Let's see if they haven't have it.
Expensive. 2 bills on that one.
Let me just type it up.
There it is.
Wait.
It's the flowers. There it is.
200. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
Oh,
like
well-
people will like this though. Not necessarily like Lego fans, but
It's almost two-dimensional though. So it's like, I don't get these kind of these two-dimensional display pieces like that sort of Spider-Man one. I know it had some 3D elements and stuff to it, but I just don't get it. I like the botanicals. I don't buy them for myself. I buy them for my fiance, but I think they're fantastic looking pieces.
mhm.
But this,
Is it supposed to move or?
Flat. No.
Because it looks like it has some kind of function to where you'd be able to spin it or something, but it looks
There
pretty
is-
cool.
Yeah.
$200 though.
Yeah,
for that, I
and-
ain't doing it. For me.
Is that one an exclusive? I
It's
don't think
it says exclusive, but
Okay.
you know how that goes sometimes.
Well, yeah. Exclusive to Lego and who else?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be like found at Target or something.
And
Yeah.
can the thing actually be hung? Is there like is that like a working frame?
Yep.
Big
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, that's pretty cool.
That does give it a few points. Yeah.
Wonder what these holes are in the side then.
Did they make it modular? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't get the art theme very much. Batman animated series art. That one I'll consider. I think that's pretty great and huge. And that may be the one and only Batman set I ever owned. Unless I backtrack and get the Batwing, because you can hang that on the wall too. My one and only copy of that I gave up in a giveaway. Still a little.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, you told us about that one.
Yeah.
Man, shout out to the winner of that.
Yeah. He's
And
still
then,
with-
yeah, he's still with Brick Dynasty, right? Do you still remember his name?
Yeah, that was what's his name? Young guy. Why am I drawing a blank?
Gustavo?
No. I want to say his profile pic is like a chicken or something. I don't know. See, that's the problem with people who don't go by their name
Yeah.
or something resembling a name.
Just forget because they end up changing the name or the profile picture, and you're just like, who the heck is this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, Clayton. That's who it was.
Clayton, hey, shout out Clayton. Yeah, he pops in here every now and then.
Yep. Yeah, his profile picture is that little chicken thing. What was that from?
I forget. What's up,
I
MP?
don't-
How you doing, man?
Always bad at that kind of thing.
Oh, this set.
Oh, yeah.
We went on what, like 20% pre-order on Target last week?
Yeah.
kinda-
Pre-order 20% off.
And
That's
it stayed up. It stayed up for quite a bit. And I was
Yep.
like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, that was not a mistake. I don't know if they just over-ordered it or what happened.
Maybe.
I don't know. I would love to see this go, 30, 40% off, and then I'll buy a bunch to part out.
So this is this STEM thing. It's was it science, technology, engineering, and mechanics or something like that.
Something along
That's
those
right.
lines.
Yeah, math, maybe.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. There's elements to this. Look at like the little car. I thought looked good. The bee looks good. Just the way the thing comes together looks a bit. I don't know.
Spark.
It's a bit kind of. It's a bit all over the place, and I saw the price point. I thought, actually looks pretty good. But now I see the size of it. I don't know.
Hey, what's up, Mayo?
80 bones is crazy for that.
Yeah,
Mayo,
that is-
May, are you back yet from the UK? Still travelling? Pretty sure he was still in the UK after Brick-tastic in Manchester. Let us know, May, how are you going? But yeah, I don't know. It's just a weird looking set, a bit unusual. But I suppose they're trying to do something different. But are people celebrating the anniversary of STEM? Like, it's just so out there, isn't it?
One of those idea sets, I guess.
This is pretty cool.
This one had a lot of people excited actually with a Bumblebee 2. I think it's pretty cool, and I'm happy that they made it 2 separate builds.
Yep.
Instead of what's it, like the 2-in-1?
Yeah.
Like
well,
like the Batman one, I think. Was that like 8-in-1?
Yeah, the 8-in-1. And after that fiasco, I don't think they'll ever make that mistake again. People are so mad about that still.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that.
I saw the reviews, and I think the reviews on Walmart, people were just pissed off.
Well, it doesn't tell you on the box that you can only build one. So you build one $10 brickhead, and you get $15 of spare parts that you can do nothing with.
That is atrocious.
Yeah.
But do you know what I like? Do you know what I like about these is the box art, the way they've done it with that kind of original Energon Cube kind of box art. I don't think not that I've seen before, they haven't really sort of tailored the box art that much. Certainly not for brickheads that I've ever seen, but I think these are cute.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think the Beetle or the Bumblebee car is a lot better, especially looking at the back, than the
Optimus Prime.
Yeah, I think if I saw that Optimus Prime on its own, I don't know whether I'd know what it was. But seeing them together obviously looks pretty good. But I don't know. Would you class that as a brickhead then, though? Is that class as a brickhead? Are these classed as twin packs?
Yeah, they're under brickheads.
Yeah. No, I know the Transformer is, but I don't know whether, so I know people collect these brickheads, and I've seen lots of people that've got them in cases and stuff. I don't know what they do with these cars because they're kind of, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the size of it, or for the what do you call it, for the footprints of that, they've got a lot of detail into that little car. Fair play.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll actually be interesting. So Brick Clicker shares his brickheads display here and there. I don't know if you've seen that. The thing is massive. He has every brickhead. Putting the car and the truck into that mix might look kind of odd because they're so like short and stubby.
Yeah.
I wonder how that would work out.
Makes it look like I don't know, almost like a Lego City car.
Yeah.
Actually, that's built on the same plate.
Do you think?
Yeah.
You think it should have been priced like the regular? What is it usually, like $14.99, $15.99, or do you think because it's 2 actual separate, same size build, that $19.99 is justified?
What's the piece coming on that? $253. Yeah, so 20 is all right for that. The $15 price point is where they have like a mid-size
Really
one.
small, yeah.
Yeah, that does seem all right actually, because it looks like there's as many pieces in the
car
in the cars there is, and these are notoriously have a lot of pieces, mostly small pieces. But yeah, the whole car thing in your collection is definitely a first world problem, isn't it? But it's but yeah, no, and these are always prints as well, aren't they? So these would be prints.
I'd assume. I'm sure there's got to be one sticker probably in there.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure when I've never built a brickheads myself. That's my fiance has had a couple. I'm pretty sure they're always printed pieces, but I might be wrong.
I found the printed bricks the other day for the old Chewbacca brickhead.
Oh, okay.
I was pretty excited about that. That, is, in my opinion anyway, is the ugliest brickhead of all time. It's so bad. So I'm gonna have to build it just for comedic purposes. Make him a mascot or something. Maybe he can ride the camel.
Yeah, yeah.
I sent a link for the camel to Slurpee, so he can pick that up and use that in some of his stop motion stuff.
Man,
Yeah,
this stop
yeah.
motion stuff is crazy good.
No, fair play to him. He's finishing up the at least. He gave me a sneak peek today of the. So we let the chat decide. I don't know whether he made it clear, but we let the chat decide how the character gets killed each month. So I don't know whether we do a poll or we just, I don't know. I guess we will do a poll eventually, but it was just kind of thrown out there. And in this one, it's like he's killed by a falling piano, and he's already shown me a shot of the piano, which he's built in Lego. I don't know whether he's got that from another set, but it looks really good for us. Again, it's similar to that Bumblebee, where it's really small and compact, but the detail on it looks fantastic. And it just shows it sort of flying through the air, and the background's kind of moving, or I guess the piano's moving. Either way, it looks like it's moving, and it's kind of it's moving whilst it's kind of And I was just like, he's like, this is all I've done so far, and I was like, that's a lot in my eyes at least, because so looking forward to seeing how that comes out. But yeah, fair play.
Fair play. Yeah, Slurpee's the best, man. That the ones that he was showing us on stream on Sunday, I was like, man, I know this one took forever to make.
Yeah. Fair play to him. He's got that.
That's tough work.
Can you believe this thing at $80 isn't a GWP?
This thing should. Yeah, I was just gonna say the same thing. Should have just been one. I mean, because it kind of reminds me of, I forgot what the GWP was before. Because they're making like a new line of like different parts of the world. GWP was like maybe a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
Like
it's Houses of the World, isn't it? Is it Houses of the World?
Yeah, they did Houses of the World, and then they started doing Shops of the World. Was the second one.
Oh
yeah, and exactly. This could fit right in there. Brick Fanatics did a write-up on this, and they discovered minifigures do not fit in this set.
Oh wow!
Surprisingly, though, mini dolls fit in that set.
Okay.
You're really trying to push the mini dolls, then, huh?
Well, it doesn't include anybody. So I don't know. You just put it in the window, so you can take it out and throw it away.
The thing is, I will play devil advocate again. If they made this a GWP, they're still going to be online complaining. Oh, it's hidden behind a pay threshold. Why couldn't they just make it available for everybody to purchase? Like, man, who's got a Lego washing machine? Ken probably does.
Yeah, possibly. We use garment bags, and then what do you call it? A salad spinner. That's how we wash them.
Oh, for the pieces, yeah.
Yep.
This one,
so good.
Yeah, I think the main complaint a lot of people are having, obviously, is the gray shading, like how it's not a consistent gray throughout the whole helmet. And I'm like, well, maybe I just need to see it in person first to really critique it. But I mean, judging from how it looks on these images, it looks great in my opinion.
Yeah, I always thought there was more white in the movies than it was gray. But I guess it's kind of in between. But I'm pretty sure the vintage figure, and the Power of the Force action figure that I had, I'm sure they were both white. Am I mixing it up with something else?
I kind of thought they were going to include those respirators back here too, kind of like the TIE Fighter.
Oh yeah, I can see him down there on the box art. See it. It still looks more white to me than it does grey, but I guess it is kind of. It's on the cusp.
What do you think, Kulan? Do you think this is like, where would you rank this amongst all the Star Wars helmets?
Well, I don't buy. I've never bought a Star Wars helmet. I've never been a particular fan of them. Again, because I'm a Star Wars Lego fan, but I am quite picky in terms of my sub themes.
Mhm.
So this, I'd say is probably the better looking, bar maybe one or two of the helmet line.
Mhm.
But it's still not enough for me to, because I feel like with something like this, if I'm going to get one, I've got to get them all.
Mhm.
And I just just didn't appeal to me the first wave. And yet on the flip side of that, I thought the mechs were fantastic, which is a hot take apparently because people think it should be the other way around. But for me, I don't know, they just don't do it for me. And my biggest complaint is space. The amount of space I've got. And these, because they're relatively kind of small, they got quite a small footprint. The build kind of goes up as opposed to across. So there'd be no excuse for me not to have these in the collection. But I don't know, they're not quite there for me. They're just
Yeah, I guess.
How
It's
about
good
yourself? How about yourself?
Amongst, man, I mean, it's kind of tied with the TIE Fighter helmet. With me, I mean, or AT-AT, but I don't know. I just have to see it in person to really make a decision. But hey, I mean, good for you to not be a fan of the helmet line, because you really break the bank trying to go after all those retired ones. So
yeah, I early on into the collection, I kind of distinguish, right, I'm not going to go too deep into these sub themes. And I have done with some of them that have come out since. So the MIDI scale ships, I've gone straight in for those. Again, I'll always wait for them to be in some deal of some kind, pay full price, but which tends to be the case with everything. But I've never bought a UCS set. There's only been one or two of those that I like, but not enough to spend that kind of money over sort of 10 smaller sets, if you like. Microfighters. Don't really buy. I don't buy the helmets. Didn't buy any of the buildable figures, although they weren't a great loss. Brick heads. I've never bought any of the Star Wars brick heads. So yeah, I do tend to be relatively fussy even within that sort of theme. So, but yeah, but I think this one looks pretty good.
I see where you're coming from. And then in the US, this is going to be a Target exclusive. Is it in the UK? Is it exclusive or?
I think usually when you have those exclusives that in the US, I think they replicate it here by having it just in the store.
Oh, I see.
I believe, but I don't really know. That's not my sort of area of expertise because I don't really know how that kind of stuff works, especially because I only ever buy Star Wars and I don't tend to buy it from the Lego store generally anyway. So I'll only buy from the Lego store maybe once a year for myself, and that's on May the 4th. May the 4th event. So I'm not really keyed into that kind of thing. That's the kind of thing I can learn from you guys, I guess. But no idea in general. Ooh, now this looks cool.
That's a pretty good price.
$30. Is that what that? Yeah,
$30.
Yeah.
How many plates? How much? This picture's deceiving. I'm trying to work out how big that is, though.
I imagine this is super small. Let's see if they have it like next to somebody.
Yeah, there's a lifestyle shot.
Yeah. 30 quid for that now, looking at the size of that, and that's a kid as well. It fit in the palm of your hand.
I wonder, is that, that microphone is tiny.
Wait, is that?
This
is a 3-in-1.
3-in-1,
right?
Yeah, a little radio. I wonder how that compares in size to the record player GWP that came out a month or two ago. Whenever that was. 2 months ago.
Yeah, back in like December, I think.
Do
I know, I was looking if I had it like down here somewhere, but
yeah, I think we sold them all.
I got one probably somewhere stashed in there, but
We did. Okay.
I never opened it up. That's pretty cool. Honestly, 3-in-1, during that show, I mean, I think Ken was alluding to it too. I was gonna argue Creator 3-in-1 as well because man, they've been crushing it.
I saw the Panda one the other day. I think a friend of mine, Joel's Bricks, was building the Panda one, and it actually looks really strong. But that microphone is definitely the weak link on that, because I couldn't even work out what the hell it was.
Pretty small. And then you got this.
I think that's a great looking build.
Oh, you can move the neck. Oh, that's pretty cool. What is this supposed to
What
be?
was that?
Axolotl.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
See, there's not a weak one in there at all that I can see. I think they look really good. In fact, I think I might get that for my daughter. She'll love that.
Yeah, the creator team is unbelievable.
What is this one called again?
Axolotl.
Oh, I'm gonna say platypus.
Run a search at some point for axolotl and see what those things actually look like. This weird little thing.
That's actually pretty good. Because we sell in my store, we sell axolotl plush. We do like an axolotl like shopping bag, and there's axolotl kind of sort of sub theme of like toys and stuff, which seems to be quite popular at the moment. So yeah, it looks pretty close, I gotta say.
Oh yeah, these are pretty cool. They got axolotl in Minecraft, apparently. General Tron.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
World 8. This one's pretty cool. This upscale racing minifigure. I'm kind of surprised they didn't include, the
minifigure.
A minifigure as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now these are pretty cool. I've seen the Harry Potter ones, and I don't know whether I'd buy one, but if they did a Star Wars one of these, I think I'd be quite tempted. Because I think these have got quite a lot going for them. They're quite unusual looking.
Yeah. If the pirate one wasn't a Lego House exclusive, that one I would buy. Because I think they did.
Lego House exclusives. You can only buy that if you go over to Denmark.
Yep.
Oh, that's mad.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's doable for you, but
I mean, we were actually planning to go there a couple of years back. I think it was when sort of lockdown was going to end, and then kind of we went back into it, and we sort of called the whole thing off because my sister lives in Sweden, so we were planning to go Denmark to go to HQ, fly over to Sweden, or boat over to Sweden to spend some time with my sister, and then go over to Finland and go to Moominland, because my daughter and my fiance are both big fans of Moomins, and see their Northern Lights. So we had this whole sort of trip planned, and we ended up having to cancel it, which was a shame. But yeah, that would have been good.
So how far is Denmark from you?
Oh Christ!
A couple hours.
Well, it depends on how you're traveling. But
flying.
Flying. I'd say maybe about 2 hours.
Okay, that's not bad.
But I mean, it takes sort of 5 hours to get from where I am to London in a car. So, I mean, you could probably fly more local than that. But yeah, it does take some time to get across that part of Europe. But see, this is where I switch off now, cars.
Yeah.
As you know.
I don't blame you. These are pretty expensive too, so
yeah, it's
kind of a pain in the butt to build. But they got the red, and then they got the.
Is that the same car, just in a different color?
Let me see.
Just owned by a different company.
Yeah.
Ferrari, Oracle. All right, so Oracle and Red Bull are sponsors. They're not the brand of the car. So is that also a Ferrari though? I really can't tell.
Yeah, I can't tell either. All I know is this little Bybit sponsor might need to get rid of that sticker from all the scams that's been happening the past week, but that's another conversation for crypto. Let me see. Oh, and then we got my theme, the Speed Champs.
There you go.
More F1s.
10 of them.
Yeah, these are quite a bit.
So the crazy part with the Speed Champs F1s is 2 of them are 18 plus.
Really?
The other 8 are 10 plus. 2 of them are 18 plus because of the sponsors.
Oh,
It was Red Bull and Kick, maybe the 2.
Oh, really?
Right.
Oh, they got Kick on there.
Yeah.
On that one.
so are these all stickers on these generally?
Oh yeah.
Oh Christ!
Oh yeah. The sticker sheet. I forget who it was. I think it was somebody from LAN. They got their deliveries recently. And the sticker sheet, you could roll yourself up and go to sleep in. It was crazy.
I like the colorway on that one.
Yeah, this one's very cool.
I mean, my dad's a big Formula One fan, so at a push, maybe I get one of these for him. But he's not a big Lego collector as such, so I don't know what he'd really do with it. But they do the detail on it for such a small thing is assuming that minifigure's actually in that same shot. That's pretty good. Yeah, there's a lot of detail in them considering how small they are. Yeah.
It feels like if you get 10 of those with a few minor adjustments, you're building the same car 10 times.
Here's a Kick one. Yeah, it kind of feels like it.
Oh, so Kick's not the other 18 plus. Which one was it?
Let me get a couple more.
Okay, here we go. Cash App is 18 plus, and Red Bull is 18 plus.
Cash App.
Yeah, I don't know what other sponsors are on the Cash App one.
Oh, yeah, I like this color with a little pink accents.
Yeah.
I think there's like 2 more. My Protein. Wow.
So what was the thinking behind releasing all these just in one sort of big dump like this? Is there a reason for that?
I'm gonna guess that that's how they got the license.
Seems kind of late because didn't they just have that race, the Grand Prix? I think a couple months ago.
No idea.
Would have been perfect to. Well, Lego's timing though.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm really curious to see how they've attached that piece to create that kind of that kind of new front bumper they've introduced to these cars. So sort of. You can see it's like there's like it looks like a bendy hose piece, if you like, and then it's clipped in to like a wrench type piece. Where the front of the cockpit, I guess. So if you're looking down at it there, see where it curls, and then it's attached in.
These ones.
But where is it? And then where it's attached in at the front. How is that piece staying in there at an angle like that? I don't understand.
I'm gonna guess it's.
Oh, it is a wrench. That's kind of odd.
Isn't that one of those little claw pieces?
Yeah, I don't understand. It's not the right angle to just stay in that sort of 2x2.
Yeah.
2x2 circular plate with a hole in the top. If you go back to the original picture, if you see, it must be just staying in. Well, how the hell is that staying in there? I don't know.
It's an illegal build technique. That's what it is.
It's a violation.
That's kind of weird. So it's obviously being kept in place by where the hinges on either side of the hose.
Have they all been like that? Let me see.
You know what?
They all are.
Yeah, what the hell? That's weird.
I'm wondering if I check New Elementary, did they release a new mold where it's one of those claws, but with a 45-degree bend in it.
Could be, yeah.
Maybe it's not 45, somewhere in there.
Just gentle tension from the tube.
That's the worst pickup line I've ever heard.
Oh, my word.
I wonder if I can recreate that one.
How long do you guys expect to be going tonight?
Yeah, we're trying
We
not
haven't got very
too
far.
long. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because we're gonna go live Friday too, guys. So, or Friday night, just to go over the March releases, see the GWPs as well.
So I'll just take a quick break at about 3 then. If that's okay, and I'll pop back. Only about 10-15 minutes, but I'll pop back.
All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So wait, the other thing I've just noticed is this one's $26.99. I'm sure the other one was $29.99. No?
I thought they were all the same.
Yeah, I think they're all
maybe-
26.
No, ignore me. Yeah, you're right. I must have been thinking of something else.
I think that it was the big Technic set. It was like $229.
Yeah, I was probably looking at that. Yeah, my bad.
So that I think the answer for the
Little
question in the
wrench.
front is the 2x2 round plates with the hole in the middle. If you take one of the claws and stick it in that hole, it is just pressure that holds it in there. There's a lot of slop in that hole.
Right.
Yep. And again with the bad pickup lines. But yeah, that tube would just really put the pressure on there.
Just gentle tension.
Yep, that's it. Gentle tension.
There's a lot of slop in those holes. There's an innuendo in there somewhere. But yeah. Nice.
Hive did a Pure Ran Fury that he went off on the like the OnlyFans girls using Lego as like a prop.
Yeah. Oh Christ, I know. I had to delete a bunch of them. It was just too mad. And it's frustrating. I know I don't do it what I do on Instagram just for views, but essentially that's what we're all there for, right? It's all look at me, otherwise why would you be doing it? But when you see these girls who are just posting no actual meat or substance to their content, but they know that they've got all those thousands of followers like practically overnight just because they're showing off a bit of cleavage or whatever, and it's just kind of like, I don't know. I was really tempted at one point to just start doing a similar kind of thing and like, showing myself kind of half dressed with just a kind of a sort of tongue in cheek, but I thought nobody wants to see that. If anything, I'm going to get less viewers, but
hey, you never know.
Yeah. If things ever get really tough, I can always fall back on that.
Yeah. This thing is unbelievable. This looks
Wow.
really good. But I just,
Let me see if it looks
I can't
good.
imagine owning it, but I can appreciate it. It looks really good.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
this detail of the minifigure statues.
Yeah. The fountain's cool. Christ, even those little light poles look really good, but I'm guessing this is completely flat at the back.
Let me see if it turns around. Nope. Yeah, it doesn't even show a back image. I'm assuming it would be completely.
Yeah. But that's quite a high piece count. 1,800 pieces for. I mean, yeah, but based on the minifigs, it's not as big as a. Yeah, it's really kind of weird, but it's obviously a lot of filler underneath all that fountain. But
Yeah. Yeah.
so this is that fountain that they that's kind of closed off now. Where didn't some woman try and climb in the water and they've now closed it off? Is that one?
What's his name? Cristo. Stud
Yeah.
City. He and his wife were just at Trevi Fountain recently, and
wow.
Right.
it looked like they were up pretty close to it.
Oh, okay.
Although the internet is a funny place, and you don't know how long ago that video was recorded. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
And then we got the
good
Lilo
for
and
him for being
Stitch.
able to travel like that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is what I was going to say about that record player. I said that quite fit in quite well with this Lilo and Stitch, because especially because it had the kind of
Oh, yeah.
sort of Hawaiian type flowers and stuff with it in that 3-in-1. I thought that was quite cool.
Oh, yeah, those are actually the same color as the ukulele that they released a while ago too, I think.
Ah, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is actually pretty good. I mean, I don't think I was ever expecting a full interior, but there's a bit more going on there.
Hey,
State
Oh,
Trooper
yeah.
tryouts.
That's
Kept that one
pretty
quiet, Ostef.
pretty good.
Good luck, mate. Hopefully you get it. You kept that one close to your chest. But thanks for popping in. Anyway.
Austin.
Yeah, kick ass out there. State Trooper tryouts. That's great.
Oh, wow. Props. Good luck, man. Be stiff.
Yeah. I would imagine a military background is going to help with that.
Hmm.
That's going to
Yeah.
elevate status to some degree. It should. I think it should.
But I don't think much of this. I gotta say though, the Lilo and Stitch set I thought was actually pretty good. Great.
Yep.
Collection of minifigs. I might even get that.
Yeah.
My daughters are probably a bit too old for the Lilo and Stitch one now, but I don't know. I feel like I might get it because my fiance is a big fan of Lilo and Stitch. But this is kind of like,
Yeah, I mean, I get the concept, but you know what, Ken? When it got rumored, was it priced higher or is that the other one?
That's the other one. It's the 2-pack. It was 70, I think, was the 2-pack.
Oh my God! Yeah, let me pull that one up. That's crazy.
that. I was gonna say though, that mini doll looks pretty cool. I don't know what they've done with the kind of dress piece there. I've never seen that before. But that's a little bit different. But other than that, blah.
Huh? Oh, they don't have it here.
I think I had to find it searching by set number. I think that's how I tracked that one down. So Danny Bob did a good review of the two dresses, and the way she basically explained it was it's a good set for a parent to build with the kid, because the parent can build, the dress portion and whatnot where the intricate details are. And inside the base of them, there's actually a little bit of play feature where you can store like accessories for the mini dolls and things like that. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's like a good mother-daughter kind of set. So
I need to start looking outside of the kind of Star Wars blinkers quite a lot, because I didn't even know this was a sub-theme type thing within Disney, because I've never seen these before. So, but these actually look pretty cool.
These are cool. I just think the price is just.
yeah,
70 quid. It's not a lot of meat on the bone there. So
Hey, nice pay raise. That's what matters. Austin. What are
good
the
luck, mate.
What are the fitness standards too for that? I'd be interested to know. 70 bones. I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
too
I think
much.
even at 20% off wouldn't even be good enough.
20% off, so that'd be what, 54, 56? Yeah, too much.
And are
Right.
these mini dolls exclusive to?
I
they-
believe so.
Could be just a way to get the mini dolls and their little characters, I guess. Just beef it out a little bit. Some cool build techniques they've used though to like create the dress and stuff. In fairness, but
Yeah, I love the use of the dragon wings there.
Yeah. Looks like they're on.
Speaking of mini dolls, thinking back to the Lilo and Stitch house, those were actually minifigures in that one.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm not too much of a fan of the mini dolls. Shout out Oak Bricks. This is for you, man. We're going through the two Ninjagos.
I really like this one. I actually really like both of them. The colors in this are phenomenal. So good.
Ninjago always comes with a good amount of minifigures, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, those minifigures are. There's a lot of detail on those minifigures, even.
Yeah, this is great. I guess that's the great part about yeah. I mean, I could see it when you guys were talking about like the difference between colors with Monkey Kid and Ninjago.
Yeah.
Monkey Kid's kind of got like that.
This one is just standing up.
Yeah.
What's it look like laying down?
It's pretty cool. I think there's one more Ninjago. 7, 8, 3, 6.
Oh, 2 minutes, 80 push-ups in 2 minutes. Gee, I don't think I could do 10 in 2 minutes. Max for sit-ups is 80. Okay, that's not too bad. Sumo, well, that I could probably do. Then hand-to-hand combative as well. It's too easy.
Too easy.
Okay.
Man, that's too easy.
Well, hand-to-hand combat with who?
Yeah.
Because that's
This
a
was
question.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah. I mean, the best hand-to-hand combat I get is clapping.
Yeah. I can't even work out what the hell this is from looking at the picture. Is this supposed to be a dragon? Oh, it's a two-headed dragon.
So
Right.
this is a wild one. It's basically 2 dragons, but you only build half of each and combine them.
Oh, okay.
It's a little weird. But yeah, okay, that's a little bit better of a shot.
Would they bring like the Spinjitzu thing too?
Yeah, a lot of minifigures now.
$100?
See, I think the other ones seem like better value for the price than this does.
Yo, Ostif, nice man. 5-year
Very much
Jujitsu.
5 and 10.
Oh, okay. I think Padawan might be starting to regret his decision to fight Ostiv at Brickworld. Did you guys hear about that?
No.
So, I mean, at one point we escalated it purely just out of, making fun, I guess, of them. But we escalated to the point where we're going to get a bunch of people to park their cars around and to create like a arena circle out of cars in the parking lot, and then, get a bunch of jelly in there or jello in there and get them to kind of wrestle. But, the long and the short of it is they decided they were going to have a bit of a tussle at the Brickworld. Which I don't know. From the sound of those guys, I mean, they got a room, and I think at one point there was about 7 different people sharing a room. And I was just like, me, Martin, and Slurpee got our own room, and we're kind of like the old men essentially. Even though Slurpee's kind of younger, he likes to. So we've kind of had agreement, right? No messing about in our room. We go there as a kind of break from everything. But Padawan, Ostif, they're not planning to have any sleep. They're going to have people sleeping on the floors, in the bathtub, and it just sounds like carnage. So I hope that you guys or us are not next door to them or anywhere near their room. But so yeah, but anyway, that should be fun. But anyway, yeah,
You're gonna be
That's
using
you're
gonna be using the shower curtain as a blanket.
Hell yeah.
yeah. It's turned into a running joke now, but yeah, I don't know how much of that'll actually happen, but it'll be interesting to see. But yeah.
Yeah, that's the best. I'm rooting for all of them to do all of the crazy things. Under 30, no kids, get after it. Make those memories.
100%. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll see you guys at the pub.
You mean the lobby?
Oh, this looks like the perfect excuse for me to go and have a quick break. I've got a because this is utter garbage. But no, I pop back. Basically, what I've got to do is Kirsty's got can't eat after a certain time because of operation, so I've effectively got to wake it up in the night so she can have something to eat. Because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah. So I'm gonna go and wake her up, give her something to eat, and then I'll pop back on shortly. So I'll see you guys in a bit, okay?
All right, awesome.
Yeah, not much to say about this one, to be honest. I honestly felt like it already came out, but
Yep.
I mean, it did. I don't even know why it's on the list.
So wait, that did?
Yeah, it says available now.
Oh, all right.
I swear it
Oh.
came out a while
Yeah, I
ago.
guess that was a February 1st.
Yeah, it's okay. So, sorry, guys. It must just
Yeah.
slip into the. It must have slipped in.
Yeah.
Hey, and then we got the Horizon coming back too. So
Yeah,
seems kind of late for them to be releasing this, but
yeah, I don't know anything at all about it.
but
I
the
know
lore-
people were excited when the leaks first came out.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like the timing with the game. But I mean, regardless, it looks awesome. It's cool that they're continuing and gonna do a Horizon theme. So
Yeah. Now, actually, is this actually listed under Horizon as a theme?
yeah, I think this set is the start of the Horizon theme.
Crazy.
The tall neck technically was Icons.
Or was that Icons or was that Ideas? Did somebody else come up with that?
Let me check. Forgot about that.
I remember on the first, the number of people that were waiting in line for that. There was something else. I'm trying to think. Was that May 1st? Did the Horizon set actually come out in the mix of all the Star Wars stuff? I feel like it did. There was some other major release when that was going on. So I remember in line, and I was really surprised by how many people.
We're going after the tall neck.
Good night, Austin.
See you, Austin. Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, appreciate that.
Good luck. You got it though, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Kill it out there. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's hit me up when you get a chance. We can talk about a date. I know your schedule is kind of jammed. We just got a lot going on.
We just have a few more here. Let's try to speed run it for you guys.
All right.
This is 42204. This one I'm pretty excited for. This is the Supra. It's awesome. Big Fast and Furious fan, so I won't be buying it on release date, I'll tell you that, but it'll find a discount for sure.
Yep. You know what? Wait a minute. Maybe I'm not seeing that right. We're at 60. Isn't that? Is there some reason why that's 60? Isn't this price point in Technic usually 50?
Technic, yeah, it should be. I mean, considering like the ones that just retired last year, like
They were all 50, right?
yeah. So bumping up that price, I wouldn't doubt to see a discount soon. I swear there was another Fast and Furious leak too that said like this.
Love to hear it. Love to hear it.
I'll be back from vacation by then. Yes, sir. But look, we got a bot on the Twitch stream.
Yeah, that's all we ever get over there. Yeah, how do you say her name? Suki? Is that what you call her? Fast or Furious? Uh-oh. Do you freeze? I'll look it up.
Yep, I'm back.
Oh, there you are. Okay.
Yeah, Suki, aka all of our like first crushes, or at least mine, at least.
Who played her in that movie?
You know, that is a great question.
Was that? I don't remember where that landed in the franchise. Was that Michelle Rodriguez?
No. She's I think she's Letty. She's the wife of Dom Toretto, like the main character.
Oh, okay.
Maria Zhang. Oh my god, she's hot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm not.
Yeah, don't screen share that one.
We got a bunch of F1. We've been seeing F1 in cities sets now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
They're really loving this
Yeah.
whole F1.
Yeah. But you know what? Put them out. 18 months. They'll all be gone. Everybody can have their fix. I'm happy for everybody who enjoys them.
Yeah. I do like this upcoming city set.
Yeah.
Off-road police chase. I feel like you get quite a bit. Almost feels like how Lego was like back in the day when I was a kid. You kind of get so many different vehicles and minifigures in one fairly small set.
Yeah. I feel like every set that's over like $20 should be like this for City.
Mm-hmm.
You can actually play with it.
Yeah.
You get one car and one minifigure, and it's your first set. The hell are you gonna do with that?
Mm-hmm.
But you get two cars and like a side build or a couple mini. Now you can actually play and do something. That's great. You can give this as Christmas, like a first Lego set Christmas gift or something, and you can have a blast with it.
Yeah. See, that's a.
Trial chamber.
thing that I remember about, like, sorry, I keep freezing. It's doing that thing again. That's crazy. It's been a couple weeks since that's been happening, but
yeah. Do you get too much stuff open?
I literally just have StreamYard and Lego open.
Wow.
Well, and I mean the spreadsheet too, but yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, but that's not doing much.
Okay, let's see if I could get through a couple before the internet goes down again. I know this is one that everyone's excited for, the Night Bus from Harry Potter.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a purple bus.
Yeah. Hey, at least they're minifigures.
Yep.
I was not a fan of the Harry Potter mini dolls. They just look ridiculous, in my opinion.
Harry Potter mini dolls?
You know this one? Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if they're really mini dolls, but
Oh, like we have buildable figures.
yeah, oh god. Just look. I always think this one looks so funny.
Yeah, Hagrid's nose is between his eyes, and Harry has a like a shield for a face.
Yeah, and Hedwig just looks freaking ridiculous. And then this is the new one that just got released, like, or just got leaked recently. Crap, what's the number? 76968.
Oh, the Dino set. T-Rex.
Yeah.
So this one is just amazing. 41 inches wide.
This is great.
Yeah, it's almost 3.5 feet wide.
They were comparing it to the other Jurassic Park set that was like 250, but
Yep.
it was the gate of the Jurassic Park. But I mean, this is a different mechanic and build for the fossil, so
Yep.
kind of comparing two different kinds of.
I'd rather have this one.
This is great.
Yeah, I mean the minifigures are good. The plaque is awesome.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, it's friggin' huge. Yeah, that set is gorgeous. $250. I don't think is a bad price point for it.
Yeah, I like the I like it.
So that's going to be, well, I think it said it's exclusive, which is a bit of a problem.
I think. Well, where's it going to be exclusive to? Just Lego?
I'm guessing at least for a little while. So this one's got an odd release date, March 12th to 14th. It's insiders only, and then 15th for the public. Which, who the hell is not an insider?
Yeah, it's free, so, and you get all the points from all your purchases. You know what looks great about this too is, I mean, from far away you can't really tell that it's Lego.
No,
it actually looks like a real displayable. I don't know, like a displayable fossil. So,
yeah. When I was a kid, I mean, maybe they still make them. I haven't seen them in decades. They used to have these models where it was like die cut wooden pieces, and you would interlock all the wooden pieces to build big models.
Yeah,
and they would come out looking like this.
This is exactly what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
Great job, Lego. We don't say that often, but
yeah, I think they nailed it all the way around.
But great job.
Yeah, I do hope that it's not exclusive for long and Barnes & Noble gets it, because then we can nail it for 25% off.
That seems very fitting to be a Barnes & Noble exclusive.
Yeah, I think that would be great.
But I don't know. This is one of my favorite Merlin.
Yep, that's exactly right. Yeah, and why avoid that? I mean, is there anybody on Earth who doesn't have everybody else's address, email, everything? I'm pretty sure that if I drive to Home Depot and say the word Stop and Shop, my phone gives me a coupon for next time I want to buy a gallon of milk or something.
Mm-hmm.
They track all of that anyway, whether we want them to or not. Sell data for rewards. Yeah, I mean, that's why we're here. We're collecting all your data and selling it to somebody, which is clearly not true. I don't know what makes that clear, but I said it, so we'll just run with it. It's clear because we don't have any money, or we wouldn't be sitting here.
Very true. Nice profile picture too, Mayo. It's funny that you changed it to actually mayonnaise.
Yep.
That is technically all of the March releases, including the March 12th of this Jurassic Park set. So,
yeah. And then, so there's 2 for April. And I could only find 1 for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm. Is it already on here? Let me see.
So Hulk Truck versus Thanos is on the spreadsheet. The other one I lost track of. If you search by theme under Marvel, it may come up. I never got that far. And now that I'm staring at the friggin' website, I can't find Marvel anyway.
Oh, I got it up. Let me see.
No, still don't see it. So I thought it would have been next to Hulk.
No, I don't.
Filter by coming soon or pre-order or whatever.
Hulk Truck versus Thanos. Did I just see that?
Yeah, there it is. That's all. I'm pointing to it with my mouse, like you can see my mouse.
But there's another one too, right? That you saying?
Yeah, I can't find it. So maybe they got pushed off or something. for whatever it is, 35.
35.
Too much.
Well, they don't even have the date on there, actually. Still just says coming soon on date.
Oh. Okay, so maybe that's why I couldn't find the other one, because this one said March yesterday.
Or April?
Yeah, April yesterday. Maybe they realized that there was no point only releasing 2 sets on April 1st.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe until they...
It is weird for nothing to be going on at all in April. That must be when the flowers are coming out. No, because I would think that the flowers would come out for Mother's Day, the flower GWP. And they just leaked out, whatever, I can't say leaked. The rumors just came out for
the March.
the Easter GWP.
Oh.
Images for that. That one looks good too.
Is it already official for the March 1st? Like that space station is just going to be an insider rewards?
I haven't seen anything official on that yet. Let's see.
But just based off of the numbers, huh? It looks like it's going to be a...
Yeah, it looks like an insider. Where am I going here? Bricktop. I'm looking for that space thing. So much has gone on lately. So this is 40786. Let's see.
Are you able to share it or?
Nope. Well, I mean, I can share from Discord, but it's not actually on Lego's website yet.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I wonder where that went. So I only remember how to find it half of the time at best. There's a way on Lego's website to look at the things that they've added recently but haven't like officially categorized. That's where a lot of these images come from.
You don't want to nuke the YouTube channel leaking them.
No, certainly not. See you, Mail. Wow, I haven't thought about MASH in a long time. Saunders, do you remember MASH? You heard of that one?
I've heard of it. That's the game, right? Or
no,
MASH. You're talking about the show.
Yeah, it was a TV show. If I remember right, that was on right after Cheers. It's going back a lot of years.
Was it at nighttime usually that MASH would pop up?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember because it would be like right before I go to bed, I'd see like MASH on TV.
Yep. Yeah, it would have been in syndication by the time you were watching. Yep. Yeah, there was Alan Alda was in that. And what's his name? Drawing a blank. My brain is just fried. There were a couple other people in there that you would recognize from various other things. Nothing super major, but predates Spears by a few years. There was an overlap though, wasn't there? Or were we going back far enough that it was also in syndication when I was watching it? My dad always watched MASH and Cheers. Back then, we were still turning knobs to watch TV.
Yeah, back when you had to take us away from the TV to watch, but now I can't even watch anything for too long.
Oh, where you go? Let's see here. Okay, here it is. MASH ran from 72 to 83. Okay, so it was reruns when I was watching it as a kid. Slight overlap in the early 80s. All right. Hey,
Yo.
there you are.
I'm back. Back.
Well, welcome back.
Did I miss anything cool?
You mostly missed a bunch of trash, I think.
You missed one good set, I think, but yeah, that's about it.
Yep.
Don't tell me it was that glittery vampire thing.
No.
Oh my!
Oh, Saunders pauses right in the middle of some excitement.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a great shot.
Oh, in the ACOB Discord. God, I don't know. It's probably a few months ago.
Oh no, not that one.
Wolf of Bricks was on I think it was a TikTok live at the time, and his screen froze, and he had like this killer O face on. So I had to screenshot it and share it with the group because it was just unreal. He was stuck like that for so long, he just signed off completely and just. I don't think he's done a live since then.
You okay, Saunders?
Yeah, am I frozen again? I don't think so, right?
No, you're good. Yeah.
Man, yeah, my internet has been so buggy. I'm happy on Sunday it didn't freeze at all.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, I think that's the first time we got through one without, well, apart from at the beginning, any problems halfway. Slurpees tends to go because he's in Ireland, and out there, their internet out there is powered by like a hamster in a wheel or something because his tends to be like a bit crap. But yeah. What do I think of the Qui-Gon variant, Jasco? I don't really think about it at all. I tell you what I have, because I'm not really into that kind of stuff anyway. I'm not a huge minifigures. I can't say I'm not a huge minifigures guy. I love minifigures, but for me, the sets. If it was ratio sets for figures, in any case, regardless of whether it's Star Wars or whatever, I'd say it was kind of 70-30 towards the actual set. But yeah, that whole Qui-Gon thing is, you know, it's weird how, if it wasn't for social media, that kind of stuff wouldn't exist. So it's just people just fanning flames, I think. But it is interesting that they did do a Qui-Gon Jinn in the paper bag for this month's, well, at least in the UK, this month's Lego Star Wars magazine. And I've people have made it clear that that version that's in the paper bag isn't the one, or there isn't versions of them in there. But I am tempted to just rip it open and see, be 100% sure. That might be interesting. So I'll keep that for some content. But yeah, I don't know. Just for the sake of a different color beard, I don't know. Seems a bit over the top to me.
Yeah. So I kind of support the minifigs don't matter that much kind of idea. So I'm going to say it wrong because I say everything wrong. Barad-dûr, awesome Lord of the Rings tower, beautiful thing.
Barad-dûr.
Yeah, it's that thing is amazing. Probably, top 5 coolest sets I've ever seen ever. I fully intend on buying that and selling all of the minifigures. I don't care.
Oh, really?
I don't care at all.
Well, I know someone will buy them off you.
Yep. Well, they'll be on Bricklink as soon as those bags open.
Oh, well, if you're intending on buying it before Brick World, then I know almost 100% sure, 99% sure the Padawan will buy him off you, because he's going to Brick World with the intention of only buying Lord of the Rings stuff.
Doesn't he have that set though? Wouldn't he have all the minifigures already?
Yeah, but I think for a lot of those figures, he would want duplicates, because it's mostly like orcs and stuff like that, isn't it? So, and maybe resale value on some of the ones he doesn't want two of, but he is trying to. From what I can gather, he's trying to, just expand. I don't think he has the older sets that came out, a few years back. So, but he's not going to be able to. I don't think he's planning on bringing a lot of sets back as much as he is. I think he's really after minifigures. So I'm pretty sure he'll take them off your hands. But yeah, and it translates, because obviously the language for Lord of the Rings was kind of based on the Welsh language. So Barad-dûr actually translates to something along the lines of like water gatehouse.
Watergate. That doesn't sound nearly as intimidating.
No, I know. But yeah, so.
All right, so I'll have to hit him up then. We can work out something fair. Bricklink average price less 5% or something, because I won't be paying any fees. We can do something like that.
Yeah, I'll mention it to him, or get him to hit you up. But yeah, no, that is interesting though. That I mean, obviously I don't buy Lord of the Rings. I'm not that invested in the whole thing. I do love the movies, but to buy a set that big, but I guess you're right. It doesn't. Have you got any of the GWPs? I'm guessing not. If you haven't bought the set yet.
Nope.
Because I thought that actually looked pretty cool to be able to get a few of those to circle the Barad-dûr, but yeah, that's kind of strange to not want those figures, but in a set that big. But I get it. It does look the imposing kind of look of it is kind of the same with or without the figures. So, yeah. So how about if you were to buy Rivendell then? Would you do the same?
I think Rivendell's a little too happy looking for me. But
oh, I see. Right.
Yeah, it's a little too cheerful. I do want to build it at some point. So if I can get it used at a decent price, then yeah, I would probably do that. I'd build it and sell the figs, and then after I look at it for a little while, I'd part it out.
Oh, that's crazy. Because I think the figs are a bit more integral to that than perhaps Barad-dûr, but yeah, that's interesting. So you're really diehard, like non-figs then, are you? Would you say generally?
Well, it's not that I have like anything against minifigures, but I don't like to pay for things. So if I can offset the cost of something I want and just get rid of the minifigures to do it, why not?
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I'm really close to selling. I've got a custom. It is a custom, but it is made with Lego minifig parts as much as it can be. Admiral French that I won in a competition in a Facebook Lego Star Wars Facebook group years ago, and the figure was like 60 or 70 quid on I think it was Big Kid Bricks website at the time, and even I've looked at it now and it goes for like 200 quid, which is like, it's been in the little box that the guy sent it to me in ever since I got it. I've got it out maybe once or twice. I don't think I've ever even taken a photo of it. I've shown it like on maybe one stream. I don't think I've even shown it because I don't actually know where it is. I just think it's a cool fig. I enjoyed the character, but I'm like, would I rather that 200 quid to go towards some more Lego or to go towards Brick World and just have a fig that's kind of somewhere in my collection that not really that interested in. So if you know anyone out there who wants an Admiral Trench and is willing to pay a good price for it, then let me know.
I don't even know who that character is.
He's so he's from Clone Wars, and he's like a tarantula-looking creature.
Okay.
So yeah, if I can find a picture, I'll throw it up. But yeah, it's just for a custom minifigure to reach that kind of price, it's just bizarre to me. I don't get it.
Saunders, you're moving again.
Yeah, I don't know. It keeps going in and out for me.
I gotta get you Starlink or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what it is. Well, it's windy here, so I don't know if some of the towers are getting all blown away or whatnot.
Are you plugged in or you're on Wi-Fi?
I'm on Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Have you tried plugging in? Do you have that option?
Nah.
No. Yeah, that's basically the only way I can survive these streams is plugging in.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what it is. It's been bad.
I have a I don't know, whatever this is, a 20-foot long cord run all the way across the side of the house through the living room and whatnot to plug in. I can roll it up every time we get off one of these, and then try to figure out where it is the following week.
Hey, but it works. You like never lag or freeze or anything.
Yeah, it's I don't know, whatever it is. Amazon Basics. It was $15 or something.
Yeah,
with
meanwhile,
the funny adapt.
me and Jim are just like just frozen every frame.
Yeah, well, that's just the nature of Jim anyway. Yeah. All right. So, what do you guys think about the? Was it yesterday? Today? 3 minifigs in May 1st GWP.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
Well, I reached out. I think Tyler Life Bricks put a poll on his stories, and he wants to. Can't remember exactly what he was asking, but he was like, "What do you think it's going to be?" And I kind of replied. So this is what my reply was. What do I want? So what I want is 3 cool updated figures that were launched in either 2000 or for Revenge of the Sith that have not been seen at all or been updated for a while. An example I gave, one of many I guess, is Count Dooku, Anakin, and Chancellor Palpatine in that kind of rescue scene where he sort of takes off Dooku's arms and sort of his head eventually as well. Maybe that. So it's Chancellor Palpatine in a different kind of in that robe, which we haven't seen for a while, and another Dooku because we need Dooku again, and then perhaps an Anakin. Just as an example of the kind of thing I was thinking, where it's something cool that people would want from the movie. But the ideas are endless in terms of what it could be. But then I thought what it'll probably end up being is a Luke Skywalker, an R2-D2, and a C-3PO. Versions that we've already had before, no correlation to any anniversary, any Lego movie or milestone in any way, but it'll be in a cool box, and they know that us suckers will still pay money just to have them or have multiples of them, and they got us over a barrel. So that's essentially what I think is going to be. It's just going to be a box that says, I don't know, 26 years of Star Wars Lego or something stupid like that, and everyone's going to be like, I need it, and then complain about it. That's my thought.
So, I'm thinking it's a Star Wars postcard, like they have the London postcard and things like that.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna do like the Star Wars logo on one of those, and just give you 3 little places to mount the minifigures.
Yeah.
So you don't think they'll even have minifigures included in it?
Oh, I think they will. They'll just have like an Olympic podium kind of thing where it'll be like Luke, Han, and Leia, and they'll just leave it off like that. Something very, very generic. They're not going to give anything that they don't already have in production.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe they'll step it up and they'll put new arms on, so you get new arm prints or something. But
I think Tyler put something like 3 characters from Palpatine's arrest. I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like if you really want to encapsulate that scene, there's more than 3 characters, unless you went Anakin, Mace Windu, and Palpatine. But it's like
they'll throw in like Kit Fisto or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. They ain't gonna do anything that cool. I just can't see it happening. I don't know.
Isn't it so sad that our expectations are just so low? Like,
no.
We're just
Yeah, pun
expecting
intended.
the worst.
Yeah. Last year was awesome though. They did a great job last year.
Wait,
The,
what was
uh,
last year? What? Oh yeah.
Foot carrier.
The
last
trade,
year.
yeah.
What were the other things? A polybag.
And then a medallion, not a medallion, like a token.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
gave that trench run coin, which I mean, coins or whatever. But
Yeah.
at least the set was decent.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Because if trying to think, 3 years back, 3 and 4 years back, they did the like the micro build sets. Those were cheese.
Yeah.
I mean,
I see. Now I like them. I actually enjoyed them personally, but I could see why they weren't everybody's cup of tea. It did seem a bit kind of lazy, but that was because it was stepping down from what it was before. Whereas now, people are probably saying, "This is some of the stuff we've had." They're like, "Oh, I wish we could go back to that." And I think Ant Baru was kind of peak, and we hope that was the start of something new. Because you're getting a cool exclusive fig, but you also got to build as well, so great. And then it just kind of fell off again. Last year was good, but only really one of the three was kind of worth remembering, I guess. The polybag you kind of get anywhere then, so it was widely available. So you kind of write that one off. But I think the problem is that everybody's been saying for years, and I don't necessarily agree with this, bring back figures as a GWP. They're going to do it. They're not going to do it the way we want to do it, or they want them to do it. And then everybody's going to be bitching anyway. So I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody saying, yeah, they finally did minifigures again for GWP, but they're not the ones we wanted. It's like, you can't please the Lego fans. So,
Nah. Always got something to say, so.
yeah, and they need to stop with the random trinkets. Yeah, now the Star Wars coin that they had in the VIP shop, Insiders, whatever, the actual Lego one that was like painted, that thing was cool.
Yeah, I got that upstairs.
Yeah, that thing was decent looking. They put some effort into that.
It did look good, yeah.
Yeah, the trench run coin with the little dial thing on it, that was a little weird. The Beskar keychain, I don't know that anybody was asking for that. And
No.
didn't we get patches or something a couple of years ago?
Yeah, patches. Now, something I've talked about is that I actually like patches. But what people are like, I can't believe you think those are a good GWP. I said, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I do collect Star Wars, but I got a patch jacket. I've probably got enough patches for like 3 jackets, and I'm working on a cut jacket at the moment as well, to put some patches on. So I do like patches. I'll look out for patches, and I get sent some by a couple of different people. But as a GWP, probably not. In fact, I would have preferred those were available to everybody. So one thing I'll be on the lookout for at Brickworld is a couple of those patches, hopefully at a relatively decent price, but because that's something that I do actually enjoy. But was it right as a GWP? Hell no. But
Put them in the Insider shop. That's a good spot.
yeah, exactly. I think that was a good idea they did with that Star Wars coin. And I was this close to missing it because I think at the time I didn't quite have enough points. I think I just spent them. And then I was waiting for, I think, releases in October, November to see if there was going to be anything good to improve my points, and there wasn't. So I ended up scanning a load of QR codes to top up my points as soon as that coin thing went live. Ordered it, but of course you've got to add it onto an order. You can't just have it delivered. You have to add it onto an order. And I was like, shit, I didn't think of that. I wasn't planning on buying any sets anytime soon. Totally forgot about it. And then just randomly, in like the middle of December, it's just after I had my operation, so I was kind of sat at home. I saw something on telly and reminded me, I thought, oh Christ, I better check. And you know what? It gave you 60 days. I think it was 60 days to claim it. And it was day 59 on that day. And I was like, whoa. So I quickly put in an order. As it happened, I was ordering Christmas presents for my fiance, or I had, but it was a couple of things that I couldn't get. And I was like, right, quickly go on the Lego shop. They had a sale on. I managed to pick up the pink version of the Disney Princess Castle, and I'm looking at them right now because they're on the unit here. And not Jafar's, sorry, the miniature. What do you call that thing? The Aladdin's, the sort of micro scale.
Oh, the castle.
Is it a
Agrabah.
castle? That's it. I don't know what you want to call it. Whether it's a
Palace, I think they call it.
Palace. Yeah, of course it is. Anyway, those were both in a sale, so I got those for relatively cheap, and of course could add on. And I thought, if I'd left that one more day, I would have lost those points, because I don't think they give you the points back. I assume they don't. So,
No.
that was by the skin of my teeth. But yeah, you're right. It looks pretty good because it sits up in its own sort of stand, so you can keep it in the box, but you can actually separate it. And it's got like have you got it yourself or?
The coin? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Yep.
got like the fact that it's got like a metal base that you can clip it into, so you can take it out of the box, keep it in the box. No, as strange as they would like that, I think would have made a pretty good GWP. But you're right, stuff like that should go in inside this shop. Really, is kind of weird, but I don't.
Have a good night, General Tron.
Yeah.
All right.
I think
So-
I need to head out soon too, actually.
You want to do one more while we're on the note of Star Wars while you're here?
I think I
You
gotta
got
go
one
right.
more?
No, I think I gotta go right now. Sorry, guys.
All right. Not a problem.
I'll let you guys
It's
continue
been-
though, but yeah, I just gotta run out of here.
All right, man. It's been real. I'll talk to you
Yeah.
soon.
Thank you guys. Kuhan, I'll see you again, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Saunders. Cheers, mate.
Cheers,
care.
guys.
Have a
Thank you,
nice
Nick.
night. All right. You good for one more?
Yeah, I'm good for a bit. So what did I miss exactly? Because I know you guys were talking. Everything you showed right up until I left was stuff that was on the website. So I'm guessing it's kind of been, because I didn't know about hardly any of those things. So it was really great for me to see. But
So
those are those all launching March the 1st?
Yep.
Right.
And then, so after you left, there was the giant T-Rex skeleton that's coming out. I don't know if you saw any leaks of that.
I did see
That's-
that one, yeah.
Yeah, that's actually mid-month that's coming out.
Right.
And then we were looking at a Marvel set that they changed the date on, so we don't know when that's coming. It's Hulk's monster truck.
All right. But did you cover any like leaks or rumors at all? that
No.
I missed.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
No,
That's fair
we were
enough.
just we were just getting to that.
Right, okay.
So next of the updates we had was the next brickheads for Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
What was
Yeah, it's
that? It's a 6-pack, maybe 5-6-pack, probably 5.
Yeah.
156 pieces, so probably a 5-pack.
So what's that for Revenge of the Sith? We think, do we?
I would guess so. I mean, the timing seems to make sense.
The Phantom Menace one seemed to be pretty good.
Yep.
And from what I can gather, was quite popular. Same with the Return of the Jedi one. So it'd be nice if they rounded those off and did one for each movie. But
Yeah, I'm a little surprised that they're actually doing a third one. So, and obviously they don't give us any very specific sales data, but there was the first one, the Endor set, that retired in 23, and it was still on clearance or sale, whatever, at Shop at Home for 4 months or something after it retired, some crazy amount.
oh well.
And when the Phantom Menace brickheads retired, they were only on sale for 2 or 3 weeks or something. They were back ordered, stayed on sale. And then when those were finally gone, obviously they well, maybe not obviously because you guys get them other places, but here you could only get them at Lego. They ended up on Amazon being sold by Amazon.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
But
and you could
sometimes-
order 30 at a time or something was the quantity limit.
Wow. Well, it's weird though when it comes. I mean, this is your area of expertise, certainly more than mine. But I think I never know when they have a set that goes in the sale, for example, whether that means they made too many or because they weren't selling well. It's hard to tell what the how it works because there's other sets that, like for example, now I'm really frustrated about the Sith Infiltrator because I've been holding off from getting those sets until probably May the 4th. I think we discussed it on one of the other shows where I'm like, I'm going to hold out and get those sets rather than the sets to launch because there's a chance they might be in a deal or 5x points or whatever because they're older sets. But now because this whole Qui-Gon Jinn thing and people going nuts are now actually looking into it properly and realizing that it was a short run for a short period of time, that I'm not going to be able to get that set anywhere because people are going to be buying them up to try and find that Qui-Gon. And that's going to annoy me because I want those 25th anniversary figs. But I don't know.
That hype has got to die down though at some point, right?
Yeah, I think it is, but I think I'm still concerned that it's going to be like people are just going to be clearing the shelves of those things in the hope of finding one, and then it means that it becomes difficult for me to get hold of one. I'm hoping that's not the case. I mean, I'm not about to go out and pay full price for one, so I'm not that worried. But anyway, going back to what we were talking about, I can't actually remember what we were talking about. What were we talking about?
Brickheads.
Oh yeah. So I don't know. It's kind of weird, but so I never really know when there's a lot of sets left because I was always after the Dagobah diorama set, and I just couldn't find it anywhere. Way before I retired, I couldn't find it, and I wanted to collect all the dioramas. And now I thought, well, because I've missed that one, I'm not even going to bother because I've got a few of them, but I haven't got them all. And I've just thought, and I still, even now to this day, I haven't seen it where it's above, original retail price. And it's just like, why is that? Is it because it was popular? Did they just kind of cut it short because it wasn't popular? It's just kind of weird to me. I don't really know how it works. So
really overproduced those. They made
right.
So with some of the software we have, we can see roughly what quantity all of the third-party sellers have, how many units Amazon will admit to have, how many units they sell them up, that kind of thing. And that retired, and God, it was still available a full year later at Walmart after retirement. And it's on almost everybody's shelf. So
yeah, it must just be a country thing then, because everybody I've spoken to have managed to get it over in the UK as well. So I'm obviously, but everywhere I was looking, specifically, again way before I retired, I just wasn't seeing it. And even if I did see it, it wasn't reduced in any way. So it's kind of weird. They are estimating only 10% of the run has the variant. Yeah, and it was kind of the first 10% as well, from what we can gather.
Yeah,
but I might be wrong. I might be able to get it somewhere else, but it'll be interesting to see. But so if they do, going back to the Brickheads, if they do it, what characters do you think it's going to be?
Let's see.
Because they've done an R2 before, haven't they?
Yes.
Did they do an R2? Yep. Yeah. Because there was two smaller ones in the Jedi one, wasn't there? Because R2 was in that, and
the Ewok.
Wicket. Yeah. And then just Anakin was the small one in the last lot. So I feel like they're going to put another small one in, and then 4 sort of full-size ones.
Who would they have for a small one?
That's what I'm saying. I thought, no.
Let's see here.
But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they do it, if that's what they're doing, what they do, and how many. But
who was small from that? Oh man, could they ever do a Grievous Brickhead?
Oh, I think I've seen it done. I've seen a custom version of it. A mate of mine, Brick Sam, has got one in his collection.
Yeah, because there hasn't been a Grievous, there hasn't been a Dooku. Did we? Oh, small one, Yoda. Has there been a Yoda Brickhead?
No, wow, no, I don't think so.
So that could possibly be the small one then, right?
Yeah, that's a good shout. And
Yeah,
they don't
I need
really
to
do. So somebody, I think, posted that if they did it, they should do the Palpatine's arrest. And I'm thinking, every other time they've done it, they've just done random. They've just done random characters throughout the thing. They haven't really gone for a scene as such. So I don't think they'll do something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I want to see how they're going to price this one too. What was the piece count on that? 650, 656. So you got to figure it's got to be $60 anyway. I don't know. That's a little chunky. I would imagine we'll find out before too much longer. Where is this? I was looking at the list of May sets, and there was something in there that I actually didn't know about, which was surprising because I think I do a decent job keeping track of everything. Something really took me by surprise. Where did that go? Oh, what in the world? Pop-ups. That's no good. There, Kylo shuttle. So, the Darth Maul mech. I know you said that you're a fan of the mechs. Were you surprised they were only doing one again?
To be honest with you, surprised, happy, yeah, because I was of the belief that it was gone. You know, it wasn't going to come back. So I'm happy with one a year because it means I've only got to buy one a year, kind of thing. And as long as I don't know, I don't see the issue with that. I don't get this whole thing of let's release like a bunch. Like what they did with the helmets, I think was relatively good. Where they did an original, did 3 in a wave, and then later in the year they did another 2 or 3 or whatever it was. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Give us a chance to kind of. I mean, with the mechs, they're quite low value, so there's not so much of an issue with, you know, if they did come out with a bunch. But I feel like sometimes they kind of blow their load trying to do them all at once, and then they just move on, and you just think there just never seems to be any science behind any of it or common sense. But you know, if they only do one a year for the next 10 years, I'm more than happy with that. But no, I think they're pretty cool builds. But Darth Maul was definitely a good choice. It's quite a cool character, cool fig.
So, are they going to give him the mechanical legs? Is it going to be the minifigure with mechanical legs? Because they haven't done that in a long time, I don't think.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if they, because I mean, the mech version technically looks like mechanical legs anyway. But you're right, if they change up the colorway for it to be like a silvery I don't think they're going to do the drum lacquer or anything like that, but for all the parts. But yeah, that'd be quite cool. I mean, even if they don't do it, somebody's going to mock it, aren't they? So you might have given me an idea.
Yeah, that could be fun. Where did that list go? So things I'm seeing on the list that I didn't think were actually real. Apparently, we actually are getting a buildable Ewok later this year.
Yeah. I'd seen that one. I'm still keen to see what the buildable chopper looks like as well.
Oh, I can't wait for that. Which is funny because it seems like everybody that's losing their mind over the buildable chopper is a 27-year-old girl, but I'm very excited because I love that character. I think it's a ton of fun.
Yeah. Because I remember reading somewhere that somebody, I don't know if it was Dave Filoni or somebody said that with R2D2, his bleeps and bloops can be replaced by, gentle language. Whereas with Chopper, apparently most of what he said is swear words. And you can tell that by, and I remember telling my fiance Kirsty about it and then watching an episode where he's talking. And the way they respond to him, actually, it makes sense. Because if you think about it, he's saying, F you, I don't know, I've been doing that, or whatever. And then when you imagine him saying that when he's doing his blue, and they're like, hey, there's no need to speak to me like that. And you think, oh, actually, you wouldn't have thought it until they'd said it, but it actually kind of makes sense. And it does, he's quite cantankerous, isn't he? So it does match, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's yelling and throwing the little arms around. Oh, yeah. It's so good. Yeah, I love that. I really hope they do the arms right because they have to. I mean, there's no way they can release that character without the little arms.
No, that's right.
Yeah, that one will be great. I don't think the Death Star is UCS. I think it's an MBS. I think it has to be.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're not going to do 3 UCS sets in a year.
Well, I think I tend to agree with you, but I think that I did say, and I went on record to say that I think 2 things are going to happen. Because it's the 25th anniversary this year of UCS, because obviously the first UCS didn't come out till the second year of Lego Star Wars. I think they're going to tie it in with that. If they do, if the original rumors are right that it's going to be 3 UCS sets, and I think they might move away from the black box art this year as well, even if it's just for this year. I think they're going to move away for it as a kind of 25th anniversary special. I mean, they're just guesses. They're not based in any kind of rumor or anything. I just thought, I feel like they're more inclined to celebrate their own anniversaries than the Star Wars anniversaries, if that makes sense. So they do a lot more for the 20th anniversary, the 25th anniversary of Star Wars Lego than they've done, I guess, in the same period of time for. Like, they did nothing for Attack of the Clones, really. They don't feel as if there's a lot on the cards for Revenge of the Sith. If it is, it's kind of, I think it's coincidental. And I don't think we're going to see any box art just to denote it, even if they are in the cases where they are. So, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. But yeah, I think it's a good shout, especially considering how they've done it. Because I saw a mock-up somebody did. I think it was like a drawing, and I can't remember where I saw it, so I wouldn't be able to find it now, but where, it was kind of segmented, like almost like a chocolate orange type thing, but like in half. So the bottom half was kind of just sort of empty and hollow, and then the top half had these kind of 6 kind of cylindrical type segments that you take out, and each of them had like a little modular kind of, so you could put them back in any order. Okay. And I just, and it didn't show any Lego inside. This mock-up was just like kind of like a blueprint type diagram of what it could look like and how it could come apart in terms of how the designer would, come up with that stage before putting anything inside each segment. And I just looked at it and I thought, yeah, that looks okay in theory, but I just don't know. It doesn't seem like there's probably maybe a fist. You could probably get a fist inside there, and the way it was built would have to be structurally sound to the point where you don't have a lot of space to get anything in there, certainly to see it. Otherwise, you sacrifice the structure. I just don't know. I can't see how it would work. I don't think Lego are advanced enough. Of all the things they've done, all the things they can do now compared to years ago, I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know how they're going to do it. I just don't understand how it's going to work.
And if the rumors are true that somewhere around 40 minifigures, it has to be a playset.
Yeah.
They're not going to have you put 3 figures inside and then the rest of them just standing on a plaque.
No.
I wouldn't think. That's a huge
No,
plaque.
absolutely. No. I don't know. To be honest with you, like I won't say I'm sick of talking about it, but when we're this far out and we know so little, the speculation gets to the point where everybody almost confirms what they think is going to be, and then when it comes out, it's so different that everybody's so like. I think they were talking about on this ACOG GWP where they were talking about sometimes that the hype kind of ruins things for people because one or two things happens. Either they overhype it to the point where it's completely way off what it ends up being, and then you're kind of disappointed because that way off is where you wanted it to be.
Yep.
Or they get it completely right and they spoilt it for you. So it's like, because you know what's coming, and it's like, it's just like going into a movie knowing what the ending's going to be, and it's just like, and like trailers for movies, for example. My dad used to always say he hates trailers for movies. Sometimes they show you too much, and I just think, I don't know. We watched a trailer the other day, going off the point slightly for a film, and I remember watching the trailer and saying to Kirsty, "Do you think this looks good?" She went, "Yeah, that looks good." She said, "But I feel like the trailer showed us everything."
Yep.
And we got to the end of the movie, and we're like, "Yeah, that was a really crap trailer because it essentially told us the basic storyline, And it's just like, if we'd watched that without seeing the trailer, we would have enjoyed the movie. And anyway, I think particularly with Star Wars, well, I think only really Star Wars does this. The rumor mill is so chaotic that it does kind of spoil things. So this is why I don't look into stuff anymore. I like to kind of be surprised. But again, when you're involved this heavily in the community, you can't avoid it. So I don't know. Feels like devil in the deep blue sea.
Well, the reason I mentioned the Death Star is because with them talking about 3 UCS sets, and was it AT, which AT, there's too many of the AT things, which is the one they're saying is going to be the
ATST.
ST, okay. Mm-hmm. That's the smaller, taller one, right? The two-legged.
Chicken. Yeah.
It's $200 is cheap for a UCS set. I guess that thing would be small anyway. Is that possibly what's not the UCS then? Could that be part of some other build?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Unless that's the Master Builder series set, and they're going to do an Ewok bunker, an Endor bunker with an ATST, but I mean the price point would probably be closer for something like that, but I don't know. Yeah, then I mean the ATST would then have to be a play scale one, so where did the rumor come from? So I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah, so what I see there is that turning into almost like the Yavin disaster that they put out.
Yeah. No, you're right. Because I've got the original version of the Ewok bunker, and I've never built it. But that comes with an ATST, which is slightly different to the other player scale sets, apparently. A little bit more scaled down. But I don't know whether it's... People are talking about having the landing, the raised landing craft. And there's not enough... There's nothing play about it, you know what I mean? Even with Yavin, for example, they didn't do a particularly good job, but there was plenty going on inside that building and around that building for them to make a playset out of it, even with the pole with the guy. Whereas the Endor bunker, they literally had a fight outside there and went in through the doors. Not a lot went on inside there. And it's just effectively just a grey hut. Same with the landing platform. I don't know, I don't think they'll do anything like that because there's not enough going on there, but that's what people seem to want. But as for the UCS sets, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I haven't given much thought to it, to be honest with you, because I don't collect them. But it's just kind of fun watching everybody else go crazy over these sets. And we've done kind of parody covers of it. So at one point we did a show where we talked about what we think the GWP could be with the Death Star if it did transpire to be a Death Star. And I encouraged the chat and the people we had on that show to just go as silly as possible. And I think the best answer, because I wrote them all down, I've got them written down somewhere, so that we were going to do like a kind of little bragging rights prize for whoever got the closest or got it spot on. And one of the ones that came, I don't know whether it came from the chat or one of the people on the host, is that you get the Death Star, and then the GWP is one long sticker, one long thin sticker to attach around the middle of the to create the what do you call it? The trench run. So a trench run, one long trench run sticker that you could attach around the outside.
Oh my god!
So I don't know where the idea came from, but I mean it's not as funny now as it was when they first came out because I've talked about it so much. But we were every single one of us was wetting ourselves laughing because it was just such a outlandish idea. But you can just imagine it coming in this long, thin cardboard tube or cardboard, and this is just trying to attach that sticker without making a mistake and getting it straight. I don't know, but we had some good suggestions in there, though, in fairness. But off the top of my head, I forgot about them. But no, I don't know. It's almost one of those things people like. You want to go down to the bookies and put a bet on because I'm really interested to see what it's going to be like. Part of me is really interested to find out what it is exactly going to be about the UCS and about the Death Star. But the other half of me is like, I'm already past it. I'm already over it. I almost can't be surprised now. So I don't know. But yeah. So you just say there was any other sets though that were coming out that you were surprised?
On the Star Wars front, that might have been it. Plo Koon Microfighter, I still think is funny. It almost feels like a slap in the face. Yeah. 3 Jango Fett is odd to me. The helmet and then the UCS and play scale.
And a play scale, I know.
That
is weird. Odd. Yeah. But I think we're too close now to May the 4th for that rumor to be kind of wrong. But I think the play scale one.
I think the play scale is August though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think if any of them are going to be wrong, I think that one's more likely. And when I say wrong, I don't necessarily mean they're not going to do it in play scale, but I don't know. It'd be interesting. Like I think it would have been more realistic for them to do a microfighter and a UCS this year of that set, if at all. But like obviously Attack of the Clones fans and Jango Fett fans are happy. But again, why do it this year? It's just weird.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't think they care about Star Wars because they've done it before. People just assume, right, well, they had a 40th anniversary set for Empire Strikes Back. They've had this, so they're going to do that with everything now. And it's like, yeah, next year's the year of Revenge of the Sith. What set? Even then, I was thinking they're not going to do anything, and even if they do, they're not going to make reference to it. So I don't know.
Oh, here, the U-Wing. That's an Andor set.
Yeah, that I'm looking forward to. Really looking forward to.
I'm really looking forward to the show.
Did you see the newest trailer for the show?
No, intentionally. I saw that it was there and then tried to. Well,
this is it's an example of a good trailer because it doesn't really show specific scenes. It just shows clips, literally snippets of like him walking, snippet. You can't even really work out where he's going, and even one of these shows, I guess, that divulges or dissects a trailer could probably pick up a little bit more. but I think it was specifically done to just show, you know, a stormtrooper being shot, and like character just turning and looking, and it was just a lot of that, which I think is a really good way of doing a trailer, because it shows you nothing. You don't know what's going to happen. You see a few characters, but I would encourage you to see it, because there's a shot in there, a very, very small, quick shot. I don't even think it's a direct shot. I think it's kind of in the background of one of the shots of the black and white X-Wings, which I think Saw Gerrera's what do you call them, partisans have, and they do pop up. I believe you see one briefly in Rogue One, and I think you see one in Andor Season 1. And I've really wanted to kind of take an X-Wing and mock it and do the black and white, and I also want to do the same with the U-Wing, because the U-Wing, if they're going to do Saw Gerrera's U-Wing, it is, instead of blue and white, it's black and white. And I think that would be pretty cool. But that X-Wing, you just kind of see it, just for a brief second, you just see it kind of taking off up straight like that. And I'm like, oh, there's that black and white X-Wing. Why didn't we get that this year? You know, because they like to bang out the X-Wings. So, but the U-Wing's still a good shout. I like the U-Wing. I think it's a great looking ship. But I know it's going to be scaled down. And to be honest with you, part of me is kind of happy about that, because I think it's going to make it more affordable, better display. Yeah. The last one, I think we were talking about in the last show we did, it's kind of almost too, it's not quite mini, it's not minifig scale by any stretch, but it's kind of too big and bulky. Kind of just, I don't know, it just seems a bit, that's the kind of ship I can see why they would scale it down. Just kind of just far too big. But, and then of course the wings fold out to be out that way. So the thing is, like, you know, the dimensions of it when it's open is just massive, you know, almost like a UCS kind of set. Cool ship, but it's just impossible to display that for me personally. But so I'm hoping for a scaled down version of that. I think it'll look good, and I'm hoping for the black and white colorway. But be interesting to see what they do. But yeah, that's probably, I've got to say, that's probably the set I'm most excited about for this whole year.
That's awesome.
The U-Wing.
Yes. 2 more battle packs coming, I believe.
Yeah. So 312. So is Star Corps, is it? Which comes with, I can't remember his name. Bly? Commander Bly, I believe.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah,
that one. Not 312. Sorry, 327. 327 Star Corps. So that they were the trooper, the yellow troopers who were on Seleucumai, and kind of emptied their mag on what's the blue Twi'lek Jedi? Can't remember her bloody name. Anyway, most people.
Is it Ayla?
Ayla Sakura, that's it, yeah. So that's that kind of thing, which people have wanted that for a while.
Yeah. And she's actually going to be in that pack, I believe, right?
Well, yeah, I've read that, but I've also read that they're going to be doing an MTT, Separatist MTT.
Oh, and put her in that one instead. That makes more sense.
Yeah, but I don't know. Again, I think that's probably a bit far out for speculation at the moment, but we'll see. MP Bizarre, well done, yeah. Ayla.
All right, and then what did I see here?
X-Wang. I gave Pose
Night Trooper battle pack.
I gave Pose X-Wang the Black Tron treatment. Well done, Papa X. Yeah, Death Trooper. So that's one people have been waiting for. I'm interested to see if, and I talked about this before when they released a Death Trooper in a pack already. They haven't, have they? Wait, did they?
Didn't they just put a single Death Trooper in something?
I'm just trying to think now, because I didn't get all of the wave, but I'm just thinking, was it on that plateau set? What was on that? Who was in that? It was 4 figures.
Was that Peridia?
Yeah, about Duel on Peridia. So it was Thrawn, Sabine, was
Ahsoka.
Ahsoka in that one, and then keep never remember the name of
The witch. Um,
oh yeah, oh no, wasn't what's his name in there as well? Ah, Christ, what's his bloody name? Can't think of the lad's name now with the blue hair.
let's see. I'm looking it up. Yeah, Thrawn.
Yeah, no, the younger guy. What's his name?
Yep, him too. The one from Rebels. The young kid.
Yeah, why can't I remember his name? Can't remember his name. Ezra. Well done, Papa
Yeah.
Rex.
Yep.
Jesus. Anyway,
Yeah.
so is there only 4 figs in that then? That's 5, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, there's 5.
Right. So where the hell did the Death Trooper come then? And maybe we haven't had one then. I feel like I've seen
Oh
one.
wait, hold on. I got it on screen here now, which I'm not sharing for whatever strange reason. So Thrawn, Ezra, Ahsoka, the witch that I'm blanking on again, and just a generic stormtrooper. It looks like.
Oh,
Night
right.
Trooper. Night Trooper. That's what that is.
Right.
Okay. All right. Morgan Elsbeth.
That's it. Yeah. So we've had one of these troopers, but I did say quite early on that if they were to do a battle pack of it, which hopefully we'll get now, that they should there should be different prints for their legs, torso, possibly even the helmet, so that you could then buy multiples and then swap them out and make multiple variations. Because of course, even if they put say 4 figs in there, it was way more than sort of 4 variations, assuming one of them is going to be the same as the one we've already had. So, it'd be interesting to see what they do with that, and if they make it customizable a little bit. But I guess either way, I think people are going to be happy they got those troopers. But again, it's gone off the boil a little bit, so it's kind of almost like, why would they have not done that sooner? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean it's still a better play than when they did the what were the black? They weren't even really troopers; they were just robots. Dark troopers
Oh yeah.
that were irrelevant almost instantly. They put out that pack and then they never really did anything with those.
No, I know. Yeah, it's crazy.
That was a little disappointing. I thought those things were cool.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, I mean, Luke kind of just melted through them, but yeah, they didn't. They didn't go very far.
Yeah,
I'm quite keen for the next Lego Star Wars magazine. Actually, the next 2, because the next one is supposed to be the Imperial Commando. Well, it is the Imperial Commando, which I do actually like that figure. I got a couple in that battle pack, but it'd be nice to get a few more of those. Again, not a big fig collector, but that one mock I want to try and do is that kind of bunker scene. And then the following month is going to be the Praetorian, which, I think between the calendar last year, the Advent calendar last year, and the bunker set, I think came with 2. So I don't think you need many more than that, but it's still quite a cool minifig. So, but yeah.
Have you seen this flower GWP?
No, I was wondering which one he was referring to.
Let's see if I can get a picture of that on screen. It actually looks really good. I think it was yesterday. Images came out for that. All right, let's see if I can share that.
So this will be to accompany the March sets, I believe. Then is it?
I don't think they put out a date for it yet. Yeah, this thing here, mixed flower pot, 253 pieces for GWP fancy box.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that looks awesome.
Oh, and you can change it up a little bit as well.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
so no, good shout, Somicans. Good shout. That's
yeah,
yeah, I hadn't seen that. I'll definitely be getting that. Depending on, I guess, what the threshold is to get it, and what sets are releasing that it'll go with, I guess. Oh, I saw this one though.
This is cool.
It's cute. Because I was thinking to myself originally, how have they fit a minifigure in that? It looks so small, but I realised it's one of these kind of baby space characters, isn't it? So, and this kind of takes me back because this is kind of one of the a small, obviously a micro scale version of one of the sets, some of the sets I had as a kid. But
yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they want because that's an insider's thing, I think.
Yeah, I like that little train thing. I'm assuming it goes all the way around, but yeah, that's cute.
Oh, there we go. Let's see what else popped up. So, this crazy thing turned out to be real.
Wow.
That's just a render, but the idea is cool. This castle.
I ain't gonna try and say that.
Yeah.
Norwegian castle.
Yeah.
Looks like a Norwegian castle or something.
There's something else. Oh, this. I get excited about this one. I don't know what it'll actually look like made out of Lego.
Oh, right. That's not a mock or anything then. That's an actual picture of the thing.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw the movie, but
yeah, Kakamora, yeah.
Yep. That thing was great. I don't know about $100, but we'll see.
Yeah, and I don't know, is that something people really need? I mean, they haven't even brought out that many more. Have they brought out any Moana sets? They've brought out maybe one Moana set. It's kind of strange to go for something like that over everything else that appeared in the movie, but
it's a really weird choice. I'm with it. I mean, that kind of fits my style. So if I get that for 70, 75, might be worth it. And then the Easter GWP. This thing is awesome. I love this. So, whoops, where'd it go?
Was it supposed to be like a little house or a pen holder or?
Where's the actual? Here it is. Who? Shit. They don't have more images here. All right, so somewhere out there, there's more images. But yeah, the top, the ears and whatnot come off, and then you can open it up like a little miniature house.
Oh, okay.
Which is pretty cool.
Right. Yeah, because the scale of that thing is pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, and Easter GWPs are usually at a really low price point. So that'll be all right.
Interesting to see.
That was
I really like that. I really like that space one.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast Castle. They did knock down that price. It's going to be under 300. I think they were talking 250 now.
Oh.
So Beauty and the Beast Castle would be cool. I mean, I won't buy it, but it'd be nice to get something a little different there. And they would actually be minifigures, which would be great.
Yeah.
And I don't know what this means. City Tower. Are they actually going to do a Lego City skyscraper?
Yeah, is the City Tower the name of a building in New York? Not that I don't know of.
No.
I mean, is that even New York? No, that looks like Chicago. I can see the black bit sticking up above the wood there.
Right up here.
That looks like that. What's that? I don't know what that tower's called. The Chicago Tower with the white thingies on top.
What's the tall one out there? Sears Tower?
Is it that? Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah.
How did I get into this format? This is not. Oh, this is where I usually am. All right. Yeah, that's the end of the line. I think that might also be the end of the line for me.
Yeah.
I think
I'm pretty call it.
It's already a whole different day for you than it is for me.
Yeah, it's like just gone 4:30. But I will quickly show you this because I did actually finally manage to find it.
How do I
Oh, it's decent.
disconnect?
So it's not the best picture because I've had to zoom in. I can't find a full picture of it, but so this is the
What in the
Admiral
world?
Trench.
Wow.
So this is the actual one. This is a picture of the one by Big Kid Bricks. So this is the actual one that I guess own. And it kind of gets to me sometimes when they say, "Yeah, you printed on genuine Lego minifig parts," and I'm just like, most of those parts don't exist in Lego, so I don't know how they're getting away with saying that. But maybe the torso and the legs, 2 of the arms, but.
Well, doesn't
anyway.
Citizen say the same thing? But they actually melt down Lego to make their molds. It's kind of their deal.
Yeah, it is a bit odd the way they do it, but I mean, it is a cool figure. It doesn't really mean anything to me though, not enough. I'm pretty sure this is the exact one, so it's got this cape piece as well. But I think it was worth about, I want to say 70, 80 quid at the time, but I've just looked up now and people are selling this on, I don't know about buying, but people are selling this for around 200 quid. £200, so it'd probably be a little bit more in dollars. But now that I'm looking at it, I was hoping I was going to look at the pictures and be like, yeah, I'm going to put that on my display. But I think I'm going to find it, do some content on it, and then I think I'm going to sell it and put it towards something, maybe just towards Brick World, because I can't justify the fact that it's literally been in a box in storage. I've not even so much as taken a photo of it for, I'm saying, I think it's got to be going on 5 years now. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense to keep it for that price. So, but yeah. Yep. So anybody out there interested in this, let me know. But yeah.
Legend Lego, what's up? Did you guys cover the Jeep? Yes, we did. And I think we successfully came up with nothing solid.
Yeah, I think it's going to be, because it's the 25th anniversary of UCS and the 25th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, we think that it's going to be a Luke Skywalker, a C-3PO, and an R2-D2. Exactly the same as versions you can get in any other sets at the moment, just with a fancy box.
Yep. Because
that's what we expect of Lego. So,
yeah.
If you've got any ideas, Legend Lego, let us know.
So, just as you say that, I'm wondering, are they going to give us basically those characters, or go Luke, Han, and Leia, and they'll give us new versions of those 3 that we've never seen before, and then reuse them again next year? So we'll just get them first and exclusive now, and get them reused in some generic next year.
I mean, gold ones would be cool. If they did like gold versions of those 3, or any 3.
I mean, they did gold versions for Harry Potter and Ninjago. Why can't they do them for Star Wars?
No, that's it. But that ain't gonna happen, is it? I mean, we might be pleasantly surprised, but very unlikely. So, anyway.
All right. I think it's time to call it a night. Or a morning for you. Thanks for hanging out, man. I appreciate you hopping in tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate letting me sort of come on. I kind of edged my way into it, but I've just been kind of itching to stream, and sometimes it's nice to be on other people's streams. Of course, obviously you've got to be invited, but sometimes it's nice to not be in the control seat and just be able to just kind of enjoy just chatting. I feel like there's a lot of pressure when we do our shows on me, obviously as a host, but also to make sure that it's it's viewer friendly, it's viewer worthy, and obviously it's worthy of whoever the guest is, or in your case, whoever the collaboration was. But when you're on other people's streams, it's like, I feel like just free to just kind of talk, and they can just guide you and tell you to shut up and move on. And it's like, yeah, I'm happy to go with it. So I do enjoy it. I originally I got these 2 days off. Originally I planned to do a cool hand builds, because I do them every now and then. There's no sort of rhyme or reason to them, and I planned to do it, but of course my fiance's operation got moved up, so she's not going to be very well over these 2 days. So it make sense for me to kind of peel away. So I'm like, right, I got to fill that void with something now. And then when you mentioned about, oh, it's just going to be the two of us, it's going to be weird. I'm like, oh, well, as it happens. So yeah, I appreciate at last minute let me sort of jump in and hang with you guys. So, and obviously thanks to the chat as well. So,
well, yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out tonight. It's this is later than our average Wednesday. So this has been
yeah, that'd be my fault. Sorry.
It's great. I love it. Wow. Okay. Apparently my eyes are blurry enough. There's a whole different number on the screen than I thought there was. All right, man. Well, it's been awesome. I'm sure I will catch you in Instagram land because that seems to be where everybody is now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody, have an awesome night. It was great to see you. We will catch you next week. Tune in to Kuhan on Sunday, 2 o'clock Eastern.
2 o'clock Eastern, yeah. Thank you.
Right on.
Appreciate it.
All right. Everyone have a good night.